Yeah, good evening. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are listening from. This is .Nation News channel coming to you from Lagos. We're actually seeing the coalition of ADC, political party, which is, the current political, let me say, heated debates. Atiku is trying to indicate that he is the political godfather of Obi and of all, which is why he is not backing down on insisting to hijack the party as the flag bearer of ADC, political party. But we're trying to not to look as how far and how long, how old you have been in politics. What we are trying to look at is how competent, how good are you? Could you deliver to Nigerians? Because we've actually seen an Atiku who has been in custom, an Atiku for a very long time. He hijacked Nigerian customs operation for donkey years. During the era of Chagare, Atiku was there. During the era of Obasanjo, Atiku was there. Atiku was the former governor of Adamawa State until Olusegun Obasanjo actually picked him to be his flag bearer in 1999. He actually deputized Olusegun Obasanjo. The beginning of our democracy in 1999 began with Atiku, pairing Olusegun Obasanjo as Nigerian president. And we've seen a vice president who has actually, privatized roughly or barely every institution, public institution, federal agencies, let me say establishments and facilities that belong to federal government of Nigeria. He privatized it, he sold it to private companies, Chinese companies, Nigeria companies, Nigerian individuals. He sold all. He was the one that actually, sold NEPA. Yes, privatized NEPA. NEPA was actually Nigerian National Electricity Power Authority before, power holding company. It was all the good work of Atiku. He was the one that privatized our NITEL. He was the one that actually, roughly over 300 to 400 government institutions were sold off, to private companies, individuals by Atiku. How much did he realize? Have they actually probed him? At least because Obasanjo wasn't happy with Atiku's activities, how Atiku sold off all the federal agencies, companies, institutions that were handed over, to him without coming out with proper accountability of what actually transpired during the sales of all these public institutions. The only thing that remained from being sold by Atiku then was Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation. Yes. NNPC. He sold everything. And today Atiku is singing and dancing as well that he's going to be the flag bearer of ADC. This is the strongest coalition party, formidable force that could at least edge out Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led APC regime. And the people are still fervently praying so that Atiku will not, be, selling out ADC. Because people are seeing Atiku now as someone that is the object of, trouble in that party, in that coalition. Maybe he was at least, playing, for Tinubu. Maybe he was representing Tinubu, or Tinubu is using him to scatter and destroy ADC. And that is what it seems to be. Because I'm aware that for 30 years, Atiku and Tinubu have been playing politics and they have never ever misunderstood themselves. There was never a time Atiku has come out and said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is my problem, or Tinubu has ever come out, politically or otherwise attacking Atiku. That Atiku, constitutes his problem. So from the angle I'm seeing it, let me just believe and let other Nigerians believe with me that Atiku is an agent of APC. is trying to put fire, is trying to throw that party, ADC, into commotion, serious one, crisis. And when this crisis, ensues, you will find out that APC political party will have upper hand, every, impetus or prerogative to edge out ADC or any other political party comes 2027 presidential election. Let us just be looking at it from this angle of mine. I suggest, and I believe that other Nigerians would have been of the same opinion for me. Let me just believe that Tinubu is just fielding Atiku to disorganize ADC. Because if you look at the right thinking man, everybody, every canal in Nigeria actually knows that the North has finished their 8 years. My good, cherished, honorable viewers, when North has finished their 8 years, what else does Atiku need again? Why is Atiku gunning for the first position as a flag bearer of ADC? Is not going to repeat again after finishing up their 8 years tenure. Because I believe that Atiku is supposed to know that North has concluded their tenure, which is 8 years. From 2015 to 2023, it's 8 years. So, Atiku is no longer relevant now. No matter what he promises to do, it is the turn of the Southerners. Tinubu has not finished his 8 years. And every Nigerian is working hard to put someone else who is just gonna stay for 4 years. Anybody that comes from South now is gonna stay only 4 years to complete Tinubu's 8 years. But why is Atiku fomenting trouble within ADC coalition? Is it not an absolute madness to allow Atiku to contest? Yes, as a president while Obi or any other person within ADC, political platform, becomes vice to Atiku. That is madness. If you ask me, it is a mere madness because North has finished their 8 years and Atiku himself is from Fulani. He's a Fulani man. Nobody, no right-thinking Nigeria, in his right senses, will actually, vote for a Fulani man. Currently, what Nigerians are going through now is hell on the hands of the Fulani killer headers. And Atiku has never been able to come out and address the entire nation. Why Fulani headers killings, are not within the umbrella of law or Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Atiku himself has never been so truthful to Nigerians, to himself. Why is he there? North has finished their 8 years. Atiku's position in ADC is chaotic. He's trying to cause confusion. It's confusing as well. On the other hand, contradicting the rotational presidency of our nascent democracy. Our advent democracy, we understand that the North and the South are at it all the time. And once the South finishes 8 years, the North will go on with their own tenure. It is the tenure of the Southern Nigeria to finish their 8 years, and Tinubu barely was there or is there just 2 years. Atiku is mobilizing to rule Nigeria. Don't you see sycophancy of the highest order in that? Insensible, irresponsible. It is not making sense at all. I'm telling you. This kind of politicking or, politricking we have in Nigeria is causing headache. Lots and lots of headache. Atiku has not fixed Nigeria from 1999 to 2007. He's coming back again. He actually came back, contested 2015 within the intra-party, election. He fizzled out, and Buhari carried the day. Buhari now started from 2015 to 2023, 8 good years. Atiku is coming again, and Atiku is Buhari's brother. Atiku is a Fulani man, and Fulanis are abusing, killing Nigerians, farmers all over Nigeria. Nobody goes to farm again because of Fulani. Who is in his right senses is going to vote for a Fulani man comes 2027? Nobody. So what are we saying? It is not the turn of the North. It is the turn of the South. Atiku should go and sit down and allow Obi. Obi is the right person everybody is campaigning for across the country, because actually he was tested and proven, the right man for the job. So what we are saying is that Atiku should go and sit down I don't know why Nigerians are keeping mum actually knowing that the North has finished their 8 years and still Atiku is trying to contest again while he himself hails from northern Nigeria. It is not right. If Atiku is in his right senses, I think he has no business, militating against any other, factors that actually, negate his position in ADC. His position negates because why? The North has actually concluded their 8 years. It is the turn of the southern Nigeria, and someone from the south should come and contest. All the northerners contesting now are not relevant. It is irrelevant, waste of efforts and energy for any northern, political giant or conservator who has structures both in southern Nigeria and northern Nigeria to come out to contest. It is irrelevant. It is unlawful. It is against the agreement we had in 1999, rotational presidency, which brought in Olusegun Obasanjo for 8 years. Then again, a northerner has to succeed him by name Yaradua. And good Lord Jonathan finished his 8 years and a northerner came in. What else does Atiku want? Why is it that North can never understand the way of doing right things in Nigeria? All their ideologies, all their beliefs and missions negate what Nigeria and modern society stands for. I mean the Northerners. Why is it that the Fulani Janjaweeds are too greedy, voracious and covetous to destroy this country? It is uncalled for, irreasonable for Atiku to contest against any Southerner in Nigeria. It is not their turn. It is the turn of the South to finish their 8 years. So tell me, what right has any? Yes, it is obvious that he has nothing doing there. Atiku has nothing thoroughly to offer. Once upon a time, a tribe, Fulani Janjaweeds, destroyed utterly everything that Nigerian government suffered for. Nigerian political leaders starting from 1999 till 2015 suffered for. Everything that Jonathan built suffered for, Obasanjo built suffered for, Yaradua built suffered for. An uneducated illiterate, Muhammad Buhari, came to power and destroyed everything, taking Nigeria backward to 50 years. I'm telling you, backward. What else does Fulani man need again? What is Atiku needed? That's the major questions now going on. What else does he need? What does he want to do? Because he has failed woefully from 1999 to 2007. He was busy marketing, selling, privatizing government institutions. The whole realization has informed. Nobody has actually given a accurate account or auditing on how much Atiku realized from sales of public, institutions in Nigeria when he was deputizing Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria. So what else is he coming back to do? He's coming back to perfect his plans of localization and Islamizing Nigeria. I warn Nigerians, Atiku has nothing to offer. He should not be given the chance to hijack ADC. If he hijacks ADC, expect APC to exile. Because instead of voting Atiku the Fulani man, the whole southern Nigeria should face Tinubu and make sure that they vote for him. Tinubu is better off. We don't need the Fulani man again. We don't need the North. The North has actually finished their 8 years. What else is Atiku looking for? I'm telling you, it is mad. Very, very mad and insane of the highest order to concur with what Atiku is rumbling for this critical time. Thank you so much. Subscribe from my YouTube channel. My name still remains Ralph Tresvant. Thank you for watching. Could get themselves right, they will actually tell us Atiku is not right. No North has the right to lift any flag, to be any flag bearer of any political party, unless he's being, is playing the role of confusion, to destroy, to obstruct, the ADC coalition. That's why he is there. He's there to cause trouble. I think someone has put him there to destroy ADC. And if the ADC members could, get them